Today, we're diving into a hot topic, the US housing market. We're seeing a major downturn, the sixth since the late 1960s, with prices falling in 75 of major cities. Let's unpack this. First, is your city affected? We refer to the reliable Case-Shiller Home Price Index for this. It tells us home prices at the national level have started to decline, with a peak in the summer of 2022. Looking back at the last 30 years, nominal home prices have only declined 3 times: a 2% drop in 1990, an around 30% drop in 2008, and no drop in 2001. Presently, there's a 3% drop from the peak in summer 2022, but remember, real estate is regional. How long have these corrections lasted? The 1990 downturn saw a 2% fall, but it took 37 months to recover. The 2000 recession saw no decline. The 2008 recession, however, led to a 30% crash, with recovery taking 116 months. Currently, our home prices peaked about 8 to 11 months ago, but the declines are still mild nationally. Let's explore the spread of home price declines. The cities least affected are Cleveland, Chicago, Atlanta, Miami, and Charlotte, with virtually no correction. On the other extreme, we have San Francisco and Seattle, with almost a 15% decrease in less than a year. And cities like Dallas, Denver, Phoenix, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and Portland are falling at about 6 to 10%. Now let's compare this downturn to a longer history. For that, we adjust home prices for inflation. Why? Because housing is vital for the wealth effect. When home prices rise, people feel wealthier, refinance, and pull equity out for consumption or more assets. From 1960 to 2000, real home prices were relatively stable. However, we saw a boom-bust type growth, with prices rising 75% from 1997 through 2006 and 78% from 2012 through 2022. Real home prices peaked nationally in May 2022. They have declined about 6% since. In terms of duration, during past downturns, real home prices fell for 33 to 70 months. Home prices tend to bottom at the end of the recession or after, with a full housing cycle often taking 3 to 5 years. Currently, we've seen home prices decline for 6 consecutive months. With most of the recession still ahead, declines will likely continue and reach at least the historical averages. In summary, the U.S. housing market is in a downturn. Declines are uneven, with some cities seeing substantial drops and some just a slowdown. Where will bottom out remains an open question, but there's no debate that we hit a clear peak in 2022, and the broad momentum is now on the downside.